thinking about stuff. All right.
Might get it. Well, now they have all the Christmas stuff. Which, like, the peppermint mocha, which you can technically get any time of the year.
Yeah.
Because, like, they always have peppermint syrup and mocha. Mm-hmm. It's just, like, it's not going to be the thing. But the toasted white mocha is actually really good. Ooh. And I never had the caramel brulee because I'm not a caramel person.
Really?
No, it's fine.
Not your thing?
Yeah. Or the eggnog latte, which, no. I don't like nog.
I cannot remember if I've ever even had eggnog.
I've had it. I don't like it. But I remember because I started working there like around like Halloween, and then I worked there through the holidays. And so we had to make eggnog lattes. And the problem with that is like when you try to steam the milk, it's like really, really thick.
Yeah.
So basically when you turn it on steaming, it sounds like a demon. And we're back.
All right. And welcome back to yet another review of the Gravity Falls series. Whatever. Wait, yeah. You know what we're talking about. You know who we are. You know what we're doing.
We've been on Gravity Falls for like a year.
We've been on Gravity Falls for almost a year now.
Has it been? When did we finish?
December.
Oh, yeah, we did.
Remember we did the live stream in December because we went to see Spider-Verse after.
Yeah.
That was fun.
That was
We
a
should
year
invite
ago.
Mary back sometime.
We love you, Mary.
We love you, Mary. One day we'll talk about a show that you've seen. Anyway, we are talking about season 2, episode 16 of Gravity Falls, which is titled Roadside Attraction. And like I said in the last episode, I've only seen this episode once, and like this is the episode I think I remember the least. Like I
liked it.
I literally like until I read the description, I forgot just about everything in this episode. I know like there was girls involved, and that was it.
So you know what I also realized, like, with these, like, few episodes I watch? Like, if Stan's, like, eccentric, Ford's, like, not in it or, like, barely at all. Yeah. And if Ford's the more eccentric, Stan's not in it or, like, barely at all.
Yeah. Have you ever seen Stan and Ford in the room at the same time?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Did you not watch A Tale of Two Stans?
I was having a snack. So I had to use the bathroom. But, yeah, that's a good point. I know, it's like, can they not occupy the same space? Mm-hmm. But then they don't want to occupy the same space. That's their thing.
Well, they've got issues.
They have familial issues. But we're not talking about that because Ford really isn't in this episode.
No.
Do we even see Ford at all?
I don't know.
But this is an episode about pranking and girls, but not about pranking girls.
Well,
we'll talk about it. So did you say you liked this episode?
I did.
Interesting.
I understand it being forgettable.
It is incredibly forgettable.
But listen, one of my ships may have sailed.
Oh, yeah, you are a fan of the ships.
I had two, and they were kind of in... I had 2 ships for Dipper, because they don't really introduce many good men for Mabel, except for Ramondo.
Yeah.
Who was perfect for Mabel, so...
But he's married now.
I know.
She's the queen of the manatees.
I know.
And she's so beautiful.
I know, but he didn't do it out of love. He did it out of,
obligation.
Mm-hmm. Can he just come back to be with Mabel?
Yeah.
But anyway, so I had 2, ships for Dipper that I'm like, maybe this could maybe be something.
Right.
But we'll get to it.
Well, we'll get to it. So we'll jump right into it. Because
RV? Camping gear? Are you running from the law again?
Dude, it's the ultimate Oregon road trip adventure. More like revenge trip. Every year, my tourist trap competitors prank the Mystery Shack. Last year, those hooligans duct taped Zeus to the ceiling.
That was a fun 78 hours.
Well, no more. This year, we're visiting every tourist trap along the Redwood Highway, and I'm gonna prank back every single one.
Nice.
Bow wow! Time to let the road dogs bark!
That is also, can they bring...
I'm talking about this. I think we have a pretty simple setup here.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is that Stan is going on a road trip. He's pulled out the RV, and they are going all up and down Oregon because every year, all the other tourist traps in the area try to prank the shack. And so he's going to get them back because it's a revenge trip.
Yeah. Which, are they, how far, I don't know how big Oregon is. I think it's pretty big.
It's pretty big.
So, how is he going to get to all the tourist traps? Is it, I don't think I've never been to Oregon.
But, it's probably,
Is all of Oregon chill, or is it just Portland that's chill? Or, hipstery?
I mean, Portland is hipstery, yeah. But, and then, the rest of, well,
what's the rest of Oregon? If you're from Oregon.
I mean, it's, forest and stuff. Oh, yeah, Oregon's bigger than PA.
Well, I figured that. I just didn't know how big it was. I've been to that.
Not like that much bigger.
I was about to say I've been to that general area, but I'm like, well, I've been to Seattle.
Yeah, that's different.
They're next to each other.
Yeah,
the states,
they're
not.
stacked.
I had a puzzle map of America when I was younger, so I know that there's that. If you want to put the pieces together, it's Washington and then Oregon, and then I think California.
Now I'm getting distracted by Google. So
Use the Google World Map and see how
like,
good.
No, but like to go from like corner to corner of like Pennsylvania, it's like 7 hours. So like I imagine, and this is like a 2-day trip they did. So like, yeah,
Well, like work. I know, like with. No, because I was about to say, like, am I going to reveal, like, how close I am to certain states? But I'm like, we said, like, we're near Philly, so.
Yeah, we already said that before.
So, like, but we're closer to, like, Jersey, and that's, like, an hour drive. To get to, like, certain parts of Jersey. I'm like, New York is, like, up the other end.
Right. Well, you're closer to Jersey than I am.
I know I am. And,
yeah.
And, like, Pittsburgh's, like, hours away.
Pittsburgh is, like, 6 hours away. About, yeah. Anyway, Pennsylvania. We always talk about our home state in this show, because we have a lot of pride, I guess.
Do we? It's
all right.
fine.
It's all right. Pennsylvania.
Hey, we were the first capital of America.
It's true. We had like 4 of like the country's like 6 capital cities were all in Pennsylvania.
Yeah. So we did that, and we also have the best sports team mascots. Don't at me.
Oh, true. We got good mascots.
We do.
Don't at us.
Don't at us.
The sports teams are debatable, but we got a great mascot.
Listen, every sports team has won a championship at least once.
Not all of them.
No, they all. The main ones.
Ours.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, ours, yeah.
The main
It's
ones.
Like, not every sports team, but no, ours have.
No, yeah. Like, they've at least won it once, so we're fine.
So we're good now. We got that covered. Sports ball. Gravity Falls.
Sports ball.
So, anyway, so they're going on a road trip. Go on a road trip across Oregon because they're going to visit all of these tourist traps, and Stan's going to exact his revenge, which is maybe not ethical. So we'll just ignore that. But like as they are getting onto the RV, so the trip is consisting of Stan, Dipper, Mabel, Seuss, Candy, and Grenda. As they're getting on the thing, Mabel packed some stuff of Dipper's, including a box which spills over, and just pictures of Wendy.
Parents are lawyers, right? Huh. What do you say, dude? You coming?
How are you into the trouble of packing all your stuff? Even the stuff you kept in that secret box under the bed. Whoa!
Oh!
What's that?
Nothing. Just Wendy stuff from old times.
I just assumed he didn't get rid of it.
Yeah, and so
I thought like he was like me when I'm like a hoarder, even though like I'm technically not a hoarder, and that's not me being in denial.
right, yeah, but Dipper says that he is sort of over Wendy, but like he doesn't know what to do with all of those like feelings that he had. He's like, how do you just like let it go? Because it's not that easy for him. Which I like. Been there already. So, but like. Mabel and Sue says that he has to get over it, and road trip is a great chance to go out and meet new people, and so Dipper is like, hell yeah, he's gonna do it. He's gonna get out there, he's gonna meet some new people, and not screw it up.
He's gonna go into the unknown.
So their first stop is they come across Granny Sweetkin's yarn ball, which is like your stereotypical like biggest ball of yarn attraction style thing.
Where is that? The biggest ball of...
Where is the biggest ball?
Minnesota? Michigan?
Kansas.
Ah.
Largest ball of twine. In Cocker City, Kansas.
Okay.
Very nice.
Okay.
Good for them. Proud of them. Do you think it gets bigger every year?
I don't know.
Do you think they add to it? Do they feed it? Do they sacrifice
It's
it?
not a monster. It's just...
Okay.
It's just about... Look, Kansas needs something.
Hey, they have...
Tornadoes that bring into Oz.
Anyway, so... but yeah, so like the yarn ball, so Dipper thinks that he's going to just go over and talk to a girl. And he's terrible at it.
Yes.
Like, he's just not good.
But he gets ice cream.
But it's this girl eating ice cream, and when she's done, he just goes... So, gets half-eaten ice cream out of it, so not like the worst.
Yeah.
So Dipper asks Stan what his advice for girls are.
It ain't gonna prank itself.
What's the plan?
Something on your mind, kiddo? You're thinking about Miss Cold Shoulder over there, huh?
I'm so embarrassed. Look, earlier this summer I ruined my chances with Wendy.
Yeah, chances.
I wanted to but I'm
Stan says
terrible
what
at
we're all
talking to
thinking.
girls.
Because if anybody you would ask for advice on girls, it's the guy who like is still kind of living in the 50s and says things he shouldn't and is kind of a little bit. He's a little bit. We love him, but he's
What
a little
happened
bit
to the days when you could just see a pretty girl and like say hey to her and then smack her ass and then all was good?
That's basically the kind of person Stan is.
Oh, wouldn't he do great in Mad Men?
Oh, he would just get along well with everybody. Stan says the key to girls is confidence and comedy.
Lucky for you, I'm an expert on women. Listen to me, kid.
Debatable?
When it comes to girls, always be confident and be funny, but not too funny. And be kind of annoying, but in a lovable way.
I don't know, Grunkle Stan. This sounds kind of jerky.
Hey, jerky is just a term non-jerks use to badmouth innocent jerks. Confidence, comedy, some third word starting with a C. The 3 C's of the Stan Pines dating technique. At the next tourist trap, try out my advice on the first girl you see.
Which isn't like the worst.
I think confidence is fine.
Yeah.
Because like Dipper is somebody who's not like he is confident in what he knows, but he's not confident in himself.
Yeah.
So it is nice to just like present yourself like that.
He's got to believe in himself.
Yeah. So that's fine. Comedy, that could maybe go wrong way.
Yeah, but like.
But at least he didn't say the corner thing, the worst thing you could say, and to be a nice guy.
Just be a nice guy.
I did kind of realize this. Remember the trailer that I just sent you, promising one woman, which I know I'm like Caelin's gonna love this because it's basically just like a woman pretending to be drunk and I think murdering nice guys.
Revenge, but they never show murder in the thing, so I feel like it's something else.
I think she's gonna murder. I think she might murder Bo Burnham though. But I realize this. So like the problem with like the way you detect nice guys is if they say that they're a nice guy. If they don't say it, then they are like I'm just a person.
Yeah, gotta keep your.
If they say it, then you have a problem.
Yeah.
Gravity Falls.
Gravity Falls. So.
But I should see the movie together.
We should. That'd be really fun.
It's directed by I think the woman who's directing it. She's on The Crown now, and then she's like show running the show Killing Eve. So she's kind of my favorite person right now.
Nice. But yeah, so the way Stan approaches women, Dipper kind of like is a little wary. He's like, it sounds like you're a jerk, and he's like, yeah.
At least he's honest.
At least he's honest. Mm-hmm. So, but they leave the Granny Sweetkins, but not before unraveling her giant ball of yarn. Because they tie it to the RV and just drive away. So, that's one stop is down. So their next stop is the Upside Down Town, which is like, it's an upside down house, kind of like.
Which sounds terrifying.
Which is a little scary. I think it's based off, I remember the Upside Down house, what do they call it? It wasn't Wonderworks or something.
Dutch Wonderland?
No.
There was like an upside down like house ride in I think it was Dutch Wonderland.
I'm Googling
we never went to Dutch Wonderland and we live near there.
Yeah.
Did you ever been there?
No.
I've been there.
I don't remember.
Like I remember I went like I think it's like like the weird thing about like our general like within like a few hour drive is that there's a fair amount of amusement parks.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it is Wonderworks. Okay.
What's Wonderworks?
It's like an upside down house with a bunch of attractions inside.
Okay.
Yeah, they have them all over the country. There's one in Orlando, which is the one I remember from my childhood. There's also one in Myrtle Beach, which I saw last year. And then they're all over the country.
Okay.
Oh, there's one in Branson. But yeah, so like that's what that reminded me of. I'm not sure if it was directly based on there, but that's definitely what I thought of. Mm-hmm. So it's literally a house that's upside down. So you put on shoes and you like.
That sounds terrifying.
It is scary because you could also fall in and hit your head and die.
That sounds terrifying. Gravity Falls.
Gravity Falls. So Dipper decides to use his confidence. He's gonna fake it until he makes it.
Oh, she's cute.
All right, kid, this is it. Be confident.
Hi, I'm Dipper. Crazy place, right?
Oh, hi. I'm Emma Sue. You know, if you pretend we're right side up, it looks like everyone's hair is standing on end.
Huh, yeah, weird, right?
Aww.
Pretend you're screaming.
Okay, you gotta take a picture of me, though.
Let's see about... Whoa! Just kidding.
You are the worst.
You bet I am. I'm bad, Emma. I'm kind of a jerk.
And talks to this girl. Her name is Emma Sue.
You know what? I'm fine with the fake it till you make it thing, especially with Dipper, and it works.
It works, yeah. He just is confident and he is a little funny. And she, they played off nice, but she has to run because her mother is having a baby and they have to get to the Canadian border.
Why?
Because it's free healthcare,
But they're not living in Canada.
but it's a lot cheaper still in the U.S.
Oh, to give birth. Okay.
It costs a lot of money to give birth in the United States.
I was thinking so that their kid can be Canadian, but I'm like, if you give birth in America, you can still go back to Canada.
Yeah, no, it's. I'm pretty sure it's because it's way cheaper to give birth in Canada.
That's fair.
But also, the kid, I think, might be a Canadian citizen if they're born in Canada. I think that's how it works. It'd be dual citizenship.
I think that's how you work in America, too.
That's how it works in America, yeah. Which is like a thing. So anyway, Emma Sue has to go, but not before giving Dipper her email address.
Yeah.
But Dipper is like really, his confidence is boosted, and he greets Mabel, Grenda, and Candy, complimenting them while doing so, and Candy notices, and she blushes a little bit.
Yay!
So she,
my ship is sailing.
Dipper's different, but he's a good different.
My ship is sailing now.
I'm okay. I'm better than okay. Mabel, hi.
But
There's
no,
my
but-
Grenda.
Honey,
Candy,
it's
looking
not
great,
like-
looking great. Is that a new
Mr.
pair of
Sweaty
glasses?
Palms.
Very shiny. Woo!
What can they? They're cute.
Maybe it's the blood pooling in my head, but Dipper seems different. Aww.
Yes, good different.
Now, Zeus!
Are my dreams coming true? Ow!
So Stan, in the meantime, turns the attraction right side up. So the house is no longer upside down. And people are like, oh, it's a perfectly normal house.
No.
And, the boss yells, Stan Pines. And another one is down. And their next stop is Logland, where Stan releases a beaver to destroy it. And then Dipper keeps meeting girls and getting their number. So they do that at Logland, and they do it at this corn maze.
Hooray!
So, and then Stan also sabotages the corn maze by releasing corn weevils. But Dipper gets another number, so that's fine.
And they leave and they remember everybody.
Yep. And no way did they leave Seuss behind at all.
Well, confidence is fine. I would say that. That's a fine thing, but.
Everyone on board?
Probably.
Oh no, Dipper!
Seuss.
Seuss?
Guys?
No way. So that night they're staying. It's called Septic Ridge RV Park. There's a hot tub in there.
And Dipper's so worried about because he has all the numbers on his
Yeah,
arms,
so
and I'm
the
just
numbers on
dude, you
there.
have a notebook. Just write it down in your notebook.
But maybe he just likes the trophies of it.
All right, that's kind of weird.
It is a little weird. Stan tells Dipper some stories about his history with girls, and Dipper asks Stan if it's a good idea to lead girls on.
It seems
Because he's only doing this thing because he just wanted to move on from Wendy.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Stan kind of leads girls on.
No, but the thing is Dipper leading them on? Because all he did was take their email and phone number, but they're aware that he's on a vacation. Mm-hmm. So he's probably not going to get back to you until after said vacation. I don't know if he's ever going to get back to them, but it doesn't feel like he's leading these girls on.
Yeah.
Also, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Am I right?
A little bit.
It's not that thing. And plus,
But also, do you remember being a 12-year-old girl? Did you ever? Sometimes you don't think rationally when you're 12.
That's fair. I don't think I thought.
I didn't.
I didn't start thinking rationally until I was 25.
Me too.
You're not 25 yet.
Exactly. I think less than a week. So.
Yay! You only have one more year on until you're officially an adult.
I'm yeah, that sucks. So they're.
You got time.
Time. So their final stop is Mystery Mountain, which is the big like.
We also forgot there was like a campfire scene.
There's a campfire scene. Sorry, missed that. Where Mabel, Candy, and Grenda are playing Truth, Dare, or Don't.
That's a good game. Why didn't we think of that when we were in middle school?
I would have said Don't every single time.
Also, so it's Truth or Dare.
Yeah.
And you say truth. Mm-hmm. You could just lie.
You could, but like somehow you're under the rules of Truth or Dare and you just can't do it. Do you ever felt compelled like under Truth or Dare?
No, no, I agree, but I'm kind of like, you could just like, if it's like something that's super secret that you never told anybody, you could just lie. It's like, oh, do you have a crush on this person? No.
But it's under the rules of Truth or Dare. You are compelled. So anyway, so Candy chooses Don't first, but then she chooses Truth. And so, of course, they ask in typical, girls hanging out in fashion, like, oh, do you like anybody? And Candy is like, maybe.
I'm concerned.
Truth or Dare or Don't?
I choose don't.
You always choose don't.
Fine. Truth.
No.
You like someone?
Oh, someone's blushing.
Okay, maybe just a little. I don't know for sure. It just started.
Tell us, tell us.
Okay, it begins with a D and ends with an ipper.
No.
His name starts with D and ends with Ipper. So,
She has a crush on Seuss?
weird, right? So yeah, they have a crush. She has a crush on him.
See, because basically I had like two ships for Dipper. Not like I had the sort of like one between Dipper and Pacifica, but that was gonna be like a thing where Pacifica just like had a crush on him, but Dipper didn't like her because she was mean to Mabel.
Yeah.
But like I kind of thought that Dipper and Candy would make a cute couple. I guess like at some points they just like kind of felt like they like had like enough in common,
Right?
Because they're both this kind of like weird and like into like this kind of thing. Like I like the actor different. Like I feel like Candy's like a bit more calm, to compared to Dipper.
Right. Yeah.
So like I felt like they would make a good match. And I don't think my ship is sailing, but it was nice for a little bit.
And my card is about to run out of space.
Oh no!
Great.
I was talking about my ship. And
Oh yes, your ship.
And I basically explained it, but now and it kind of sailed-ish.
Yeah. So like sort of sad, as in like Candy sort of has like a little crush on Dipper. She's like it's still developing, but like she just liked how he was confident. You know?
Yeah.
She's like into that. So
I mean, most people are into like confidence and like being okay with like I like who I am, that kind of thing.
sexy.
It is sexy.
Love yourself. So their final stop is Mystery
Mountain.
All right, campers. We got another day of breaking laws and breaking hearts. Everything up until now has been a walk in the park compared to our next attraction.
Is it a walk in the world's biggest park?
Sort of. There she is, kids. Mystery Mountain.
Oh no.
5 times the size of the Mystery Shack, and what's worse, she has real attractions.
Oh, I have read about this place. It has Skytram and a mummy museum.
Which is like the big kahuna of all of the tourist stops on the way. So on the way, Mabel and Greta are trying to set Candy up. So they concoct a scenario where Candy and Dipper are going to have to sit next to each other.
Oh, this reminds me of Bat Mitzvah.
Did somebody try to set you up your bat mitzvah?
No, I was trying to set up some of my girlfriends with my cousins.
Nice.
And they hated me.
Nice. But Candy uses the opportunity to ask Dipper out, as in like, can we walk together at the place? Just us alone. And Dipper's a little like, oh.
Did he not just like think about Candy, or is it kind of like,
I think it was more of like I'm in a situation that I wasn't expecting. So
like a thing of like, oh no, but like I have to actually be with this person for a long time because I know her, and it's not like a random person I can get their number from and then probably never call.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, Carsick, can I sit up front today?
Also question, I'm the size of 2 people. Can I have a whole seat to myself? Sure.
He knows.
Woo, change up!
But wait, that means it'll be just me and...
Candy too, 6th grade.
Oh, hey.
She's so cute.
Hi.
You're sitting close.
Like, there's consequences to this situation.
Yeah, but they're 12-year-old consequences. Like 20-year-olds are like, oh, they didn't call me. I'm gonna eat a whole pint of ice cream. Now I'm better.
It's true. Actually, any situation you just eat a pint of ice cream and it makes it better.
Or pizza. Now I want that.
Ooh.
Like a personal pizza. That's what I was because I was out with my family, and I said like the nice thing about Europe is that most of the pizzas are maybe like slightly bigger than a personal pizza. Mm-hmm. You know how much that sounds delicious. Oh. And pizza doesn't do stuffed crust pizza for their personal pizzas. My life is hard.
Life is suffering. So, Dipper is not, he kind of tells Stan that he is not ready to be like explore anything with anybody. He was just like, just like the experience of like,
like in the end, like the truth is like the more you do something, the better you get at it.
Yeah.
Like us. Look at us with podcasting.
Yay. Don't watch our early stuff.
Listen.
Or do.
No, listen to it.
Listen to it. Oh, yikes. Our first episode is so yikes.
The intro or
both.
Like, I would love to find, like, a friend who, like, never saw Firefly and kind of, like, redo that show, like, years from now because, like, that stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I want to go back and watch it again because it was just kind of.
Mm-hmm. But, nevertheless, so Stan, it tries to tell Dipper, it's all fine. And he goes and picks up the ticket booth worker.
If you want to move on, you gotta say yes to whatever comes your way. Speaking of which...
No.
I don't want to lead her on.
Watch and learn.
No.
Whoa, I seem to have lost my number. Can I borrow yours?
Oh, you are a riot. What brings you here? We don't normally get men this handsome around these parts.
Well, Darlene.
Which is fine. She seems nice.
She's
really done
I
up.
guess, like, the weird things with her is that she sounds like she's from Jersey. But she lives up in Oregon. So it's like, what subs was that? Did that sound good?
Well, to be fair, Stan is from Jersey and now he lives in Oregon.
Yes, but Stan, I mean, I guess his mom just has the kinds of accents. Am I doing this right?
A little bit.
I know that you say it's a lot, says a lot of S's, and then goes like Joyzies and Poifix. I'm not. It's one of the few accents I'm okay at. That and like.
But
are you okay? Did I break you?
I enjoy our chats. So yeah, no, Stan picks up the ticket booth worker and they end up going on a date call at Widow's Peak.
I also kind of love how like her tan's all like she's got tan lines.
She's got like the really obvious tan, like the tanning booth tan lines, and she's like super super done up. The kind of person that you expect. Stan
like the Long Island medium.
She She basically is the Long Island medium. She basically is. And
then like I got concerned because I'm just like from a distance like she looked like significantly younger than Stan.
Oh, no, she's just like really done up.
Yeah.
So it's fine. It's age appropriate.
Ish. We don't know the math.
We don't. Well, like, yeah, it's calculating some other factors in there as well. But Dipper and Candy go to Mummy Town, USA. Where Candy, like, she's trying to get close to Dipper. She's like, oh, my head is falling on your shoulder. Ooh.
Why are there new mummies every day?
But while they're there, all the girls that Dipper saw previously are, like, coming in and be like, oh, Dipper, hi, you didn't call me yet. Like, what's up?
I'm confused by the phrase new mummies daily, though. I mean, how does that even work?
This mountain is full of mysteries. Like, why is my head falling on your shoulder?
Yep, this is what I want. This is all part of the plan and stuff.
Oh, Dipper, hey!
Oh, no!
Corn maze girl!
I was wondering when you'd call.
Dipper, who is this?
Oh, no!
Nobody! I mean, somebody.
Player
Dipper!
Oh, no.
I didn't recognize you right side up.
Because 12-year-olds are stupid. And they're not realizing that, A, like, you have to wait till they're off vacation. B, it's probably not going to call you. And C, because you gave them a number does not mean you're dating.
Oh, true. It's true. Like, you can go on other dates, that's fine. But they are very offended. And then they all storm off because they don't, like, yeah.
Because they realize he was just playing him.
Yeah, because it's true. Because he was being a player. But Dipper, it comes back to Dipper in the butt because he was just trying to learn how to talk to girls, and he doesn't actually like any of them.
Well, I think the problem is that, like, if you're gonna get girls' phone number, don't do it on like a touristy trap thing.
Yeah,
because you might see them again.
It's true.
You do it, yeah. You do it just like Greece.
Those summer nights. So, while Dipper is dealing with that, Stan and the ticket lady are they're at the spider attraction, and she's like sitting there and blah blah blah. They're having a date, but then Stan gets kidnapped because this lady is actually a spider lady.
Are you sure you want to go this deep into the forest? It's so scary.
Don't worry, Toots. That spider people stuff is just an urban legend. I can't believe people fall for it.
You're so brave.
What can I say? I'm a real catch.
Yes.
The catch of the day.
I think your contacts fell out.
Spider Woman.
She is a spider lady.
Not related to Peter Parker?
She's a different kind of spider lady.
Okay.
She's like an actual spider.
Oh.
So Stan is able to, even though he's trapped in the web, he's able to contact Dipper and say that, he got kidnapped. So Dipper is able to temporarily appease Mabel, Grenda, and Candy and get them to come with him to save Stan, which is it's relatively easy to do to break him free from the
that was easy.
But the escape is a little harder. But I like the Spider Woman basically. I love the concept of like the spider lady is that like Stan thinks he's being the one that's like picking her up, but actually she was picking him up the whole time because all she has to do is be like, "Oh, you're so funny. Oh, wow, I love your confidence." So I love it. She's playing him the whole time. But who's the real bad guy here? Anyway.
Tricked me! I'm 80% certain you don't really love me at all!
Ha! Men will fall for anything. You're so funny. Great story.
Real name is
I love a man with shoulder hair.
You didn't mean it about my shoulder hair?
Tell me, Stan, before I transformed, who'd you think was in charge? You? With your cheesy lines and fake confidence? I'm the master pickup artist here.
So
the spider lady. She was gonna kill him. Look, I know we talked about that movie trailer, but like for a kid's show. Also, I don't think Stan was gonna do anything like particularly bad. I think he just was like maybe like a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit. But the idea was there. So, but they do escape and they get to the Sky Tram. Unfortunately, it's called the slowest ride in the world.
Aren't they kind of the worst?
Sky Trams?
They're fine.
Like the idea of being like confined and moving really slowly kind of sucks.
I like Sky Trams that are like they get you from one part of the park to another.
Yeah.
Those are fun because you can like see everything. Mm-hmm. Although the scariest ones are the ones at ski resorts.
Oh. Those are scary.
Because, like, there's nothing, like, you literally,
just, like,
and you have, like, the skis on you. Like, I was always terrified that, like, I was going to fall off and die. There was that one movie, Frozen, not.
The other one, yeah, I know.
Yeah, where they're, like.
They're stuck in it. And they're just, like, so high up.
That's terrifying.
I don't like this.
That's a good horror movie idea, though.
Yeah.
Also, like, wouldn't, like, somebody notice that, like, there was, like, don't you have to get all the cards things, like, down before the night ends?
There's probably they probably find a way to justify it in the movie, I'm sure, or it's just scary for the sake of scary.
I think the characters might have like snuck on, so maybe
that makes sense. But anyway, so they're on the Sky Tram, but Candy has an idea because she has been reading all of the pamphlets from all the different tourist locations, so she knows about everything. So they can release the pod and at the right time because the park has its own it's called Old Reliable. So it always goes off at the same time. So
well, again, that seems like it'd be incredibly hot. And they're in metal. And they're in metal.
Yeah.
Don't think about it.
It's encased.
All right. Don't think about it.
Don't think about it.
In the view, take a picture.
Wait, what's the lever do?
We're doomed! We're all gonna die!
Candy, save the day!
Listen carefully. This Sky Tram has an emergency drop switch. Below us is Oregon's largest Paul Bunyan statue. An Old Reliable goes off in 5,
4.
Candy, wait!
3,
Don't pull that lever!
2,
Kid, are you crazy?
No!
So, yeah, they're able to drop the thing at the right time because the water pushes them back up, and they are land safely, and they are able to trap the lady under Paul Bunyan. I also like the moment where Stan is like all tied up, and he's it seems like he's praying to a higher power, but he's praying to Paul Bunyan.
Is Paul Bunyan a real guy?
He's a folktale.
Okay.
So
Was he like the really tall guy who did stuff with trees?
Basically.
No, so like the guys who do the dollop, they also do like a thing where they react to like really old and sometimes racist cartoons.
Oh.
It's really funny. But they did one with Paul Bunyan, and there was like a song by it, and for some reason it was the theme to On Top of Spaghetti.
Yeah.
Do you know that song?
Yeah.
So it was like da 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 da. By the way, isn't that about somebody who loses their meatball and then they run around and get it, and then it's all dirty, and then they eat it anyway?
Oh. I try not to listen to the whole thing.
I saw it in a video for like a kids thing.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway.
So yeah, Paul Bunyan saves the day by crushing the spider lady, but she's still alive. She's okay, but she's crushed.
Yeah.
So, which is really funny because all she has to do is like turn back to her like regular form and just like start talking about how she thinks Stan is funny. Oh, do you ever think of becoming a comedian? For Stan to like.
I think the point is that like men think like they know what they're doing, but a lot of times the woman's in control. Like we know what you're doing, guys. And we're gonna play off it. We're gonna play off it if we want something, and if we don't, bye-bye. We also carry pepper spray if we really don't want it.
So, but they are able to escape, and they finally find their way back to the mystery shack to find it has been ramshackled. It has been
bamboozled.
Yes, by the owners of the other prank tours attractions, because Stan has to learn that his actions have consequences.
You're so funny. Have you ever considered becoming a comedian?
You know, I actually have.
Yeah!
It's too subtle these days.
Did they remember
I still feel a little bad about wrecking those tourist traps.
Ah, come on. Everyone loves my pranks. And the best part is, I never have to face any consequence. Sweet Lord! Oh, come on!
And in the end?
And then,
Zeus is still stuck in the cork.
Zeus is just stuck in the cork.
We were trying to figure out how we could get out. And like I think like with any maze, there's a way to get out. Right?
You follow your right hand. Keep your right hand on the wall, and you just walk.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's how you get out of a maze.
And then you go.
And
but then that becomes your left hand, so then you got to switch, right?
No, because you keep your hand on the right wall, and you just follow that. And it might take you long.
I was using my left hand the entire time. This is
It works. Apparently. I never actually tried it, but.
So you don't know.
I don't actually know, but
just say you do.
I know things. Yeah. I'm smart.
We're on the internet, guys.
We're on the internet. Anything you say is potentially true.
Everybody who says or writes something on the internet is clearly smart.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's this episode. So Zeus is still stuck in the corn maze.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
He remembers when Abuelita told him that if he ever gets lost, he should say exactly where he is, and does just that.
Yeah.
But so yeah, that's that episode. What do you think?
That's fine.
Yeah. This is the most filler episode we've gotten in a while.
Yeah.
So this doesn't really do anything. It doesn't really advance anything. Like, I'm not even sure it develops the characters in any way. Because
if my Dipper and Candy ship can sail like fully, I'll be okay. I don't think it's going to. But they're kind of cute. Can we not deny that?
Sure. It's not my ship, but I'm cool with it.
Well, do you have a ship for Dipper?
I don't.
Do you have a ship for Mabel?
I don't.
Okay. I know they're children, but like you know, like a cute little like I'm not saying like a
right, but just like yeah.
Not like they did in like the last Airbender where like they got together when they were 12 and then we're together forever.
Yeah, that doesn't really happen in real life, people.
Sometimes it does.
Sometimes it does.
I said that because the thing is like I would say that for a while and then somebody'd have like an exception for me. So I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
There's exceptions to every rule.
It's true. But Yeah. So, not a lot happens in this episode. It's just kind of like a fun thing. It's pretty quiet. This is probably the most quiet episode we'll have for the rest of the series because after this we're in finale territory after this point. So we have like the episode before the finale and then like the finale. So like a lot's going on, which is crazy.
Yeah, because I might have looked a little bit. So it's 3 parts.
Yes.
Okay.
It is a 3-part finale. So we'll have the episode before that, which is still like, because it's the episode before the finale, which you kind of stated before, like sets up like episodes right before the finale, like do set up
what's going on.
Yeah. So we're gonna do that, and then we're going straight to the end there. So it's gonna be wild.
Yes.
But yeah, this episode was still pretty chill. Like I like any of like the romance or like, kind of episodes. I'm just not a fan of it.
I'm a big fan of like romance in media just because like it can be kind of like either silly or just like it's really like heightened, and so it's kind of fun. And like if you like the characters enough, it's kind of fun. Yeah. Like me and my epic fantasy romances. They're fun.
No, yeah, romance can be fun, but just like in this show, it has never like all the episodes that do it don't feel like they always feel a little forced to me. But
remember, it's not as bad as Legend of Korra.
Oh, talk about forced romances. So, but at least it wasn't Endgame. Yeah. So like any of the
like the movie
like
Endgame.
No, I mean like Endgame is in like at the very last episode, what was canon, what was not.
Oh, yeah. I think meant like Avengers Endgame, and I'm like, I don't think there was any forced romances in that movie.
Not really.
No.
All right. Well. So. Yes. But yeah. So like those episodes like don't really do anything for me. So this one, it doesn't really do much for me. But it is fun and it is a breather before we get into serious territory.
I'm excited.
Yay. You want some trivia?
Sure.
All right. On the side of Stan's map of the tourist traps, there is a box with text in which it reads, Oregon is known for its natural beauty, but let's be honest, guys, trees get boring after a while. That's why man created tourist traps. There's a really big shoe, for example, and the yarn ball is neat. I haven't been there, but I've heard good things.
That's fair.
When the spider lady was jumping on all the tram cars, like going down the sky tram. There was one where I was like, is that Alex Hirsch? So it says here, Alex Hirsch and Rob Renzetti have been animated and can be seen riding the trambians.
Nice.
So they're in there. Stan's ex-wife, Marilyn, is mentioned in the episode's cryptogram, but she was actually supposed to be first mentioned in Dreamscapers. So,
is his wife named Marilyn?
Yes.
What's her last name?
Who knows? I don't know.
Is it Monroe?
Might be.
No, that doesn't really work.
So Stan's ex-wife is mentioned here, but like she was in like a little code, but you never see her. But there was a little code that says "Curse you, Marilyn," in Dreamscapers. So the fire retardant raccoon was originally supposed to be named the fire retardant bear. Many fans consider this as the worst out of every Gravity Falls episode due to the awkward nature and treatment of Dipper.
No, it's not the worst.
What's your worst?
Like on all of Gravity Falls?
What do you think is the worst episode?
There's several worst episodes. I hate the Love God.
Yeah.
A lot, and I think that was.
But the Love God had the I Eat Kids scene, which is
still not a good episode.
Funniest scene. But like,
there's like several episodes in season 1 that aren't that good that I could like completely brush over.
Yeah, but like I feel like even like the not great episodes still have like quotable lines or like moments that are funny. Like this, there's nothing that like peaks in this episode.
No, I mean, but it wasn't like I could think of like episodes like that I would like if I had a choice, but like I think there's episodes like that I wouldn't go to before I went to this one.
Okay. Yeah.
Like I can list like several episodes of season 1 that like I would probably avoid like that like the episode we meet Gideon. I don't want that episode was. Yeah. It's
uncomfortable. But I think this episode's pretty low rated for me.
It's low rated, but like I think I can name it's definitely there's worse, I would say.
But this is one of the questions. Well, think about it, and these are the questions that we answer like when we wrap up the whole series, which we'll do in a live stream when we have a date for that. We'll let you know, but it's a ways away. So the cryptogram at the end of this episode reads, Seuss, like a noble golden retriever, eventually found his way homeward and befriended a talking bulldog and sassy cat along the way.
Yay!
Homeward Bound. Does anybody remember Homeward Bound?
I think I saw that movie.
I definitely saw that movie, like in school.
Yeah, wasn't it just like animals running around to try to get home, and they were all related to the family? Mm-hmm. Wasn't like a merge, like a blended family?
Yeah.
So
it was good. It was cute. The cryptogram on the end page reads, Carla McCorkle returned all his flowers. Marilyn divorced him after only 6 hours. Beatrice slapped him for being a cad. Old Goldie's the best girlfriend Stan ever had. Poor Stan. Was he really divorced after 6 hours?
I mean, he still kind of calls him like she's like he makes ex-wife jokes. I assume they'd be together longer than like.
Maybe they dated for a long time, and they're just like one of those where they like get married and like, this isn't working.
Yeah.
So, poor Stan. Anyway, but yeah, that's this episode. Anything else before we move on?
Nope.
All right. Okay. And remind me, I'm putting this on video so we remember if when you edit it, it reminds both of us that we are not doing the comments to Not What He Seems in A Tale of Two Stans today. We'll do that in the next time.
Yeah.
So just to remind everybody, remind me, because I'm going to forget.
Mainly you.
I'm going to be like, oh yeah, did we get the comments for this? I don't know. Did we get the comments for this? I don't know. So anyway, it's time for a comment corner where we read comments, and today we're doing what did I say we were about to do?
Love God.
The Love God and Northwest Mansion Mystery. Thank you. I'm so glad you're here, Derek, because I don't know where I would be without you in my life.
It didn't work. I was trying to be a cute smile, but then I was gonna yawn.
Yeah, we're getting snacks after this.
Yay.
I have some comments here from Zom. Let's see. Best public show of affection I've ever seen at King's Dominion. Saw a dude. I'm gonna guess he and his girlfriend were in their 20s. Carrying his girlfriend on his shoulders.
Aww.
That's fun. You gotta be strong though.
I think I mentioned the story about like when I was at the airport about to go to Ireland. Mm-hmm. And then like there was, I think I mentioned this in that episode, but I don't remember. But it was like a couple, and the wife was like going with the tour group to, I don't know where, but like they were in the security line, and then the husband was saying goodbye, and it was just like the sweetest hug ever.
Aww.
It was just like a pure like I'm gonna miss you hug.
Aww.
And they were like a couple in like their, I think like within like maybe like their 50s or 60s, and they were just so cute.
Love is real, guys.
No matter what Cailin says.
No matter what I think sometimes, maybe love is real.
It is real. Do you know how much you love your dogs?
What?
I said love is real. Do you know how much you love your dogs?
I love my dogs so much. They're just so good. That's duct tape. Duct tape. It fixes everything. Leaky pipes, pop tires, relationships, car split in half, fault lines, and planets breaking in half. I will not consult science. I believe you completely.
Okay.
James Wilson says, props to you two for repeatedly taking on the scariest thing in the world, Disney's legal department. We've had so many issues. Well, okay, so here's the thing. I'm putting YouTube on blast right now in this moment because YouTube's policy is that, once you file your claim, your video, like the other side has 30 days to decide if they want to keep it or tear it down. But then you have 48 hours if they don't decide. If they don't decide within 48 hours, your video can be public for other people to view it. The last time that we did this, it took 6 or 7 days.
Yeah, but I think like
6
also
days.
But
6 days.
But like I don't know if we said it. I don't know if I said it to public though. So that might have been our fault.
No, it was because it was still blocked because I was checking on my computer and it was still saying it was blocked.
No, but I think I forgot to set the settings on there to make it public. It might have been on unlisted for some reason, even though I thought I just scheduled it.
Even if it was still unlisted, it still said it was blocked.
No, that's the thing. Like I scheduled it to go up.
No, well, it was scheduled to go. Well, okay. So what happened was, if it was scheduled to go up, then people get notifications that it's up, but then when they click it, it says it's not. So
yeah, that didn't even happen.
So no, because I tried to take it off before it went up because then people get notifications and they can't watch. So. But once it's like published, like you can't private and then publish it again. So like people weren't going to get our notifications that it was up. They wouldn't be able to view it. Mm-hmm. So I listed it for a little bit, but I was still checking to see if the copyright was still on it, and the copyright was still on it. So that wasn't us.
Oh.
So like, because I was checking like. To
so it did take them 6 days.
It did take them 6 days. Yes.
YouTube.
So, because I was like on that. It took them 6 days when it was supposed to take 48 hours for the video public, and because we'll upload things before they're supposed to go out.
Yeah.
Like days before they go out. So just to beat that rule, and like, I'm so pissed about it because YouTube like really screwed us on.
Thanks,
few of our
YouTube.
Videos. They really screwed us on a few of our videos.
So go watch those videos more and get the views up so that we get happy, and also Patreon. Yeah.
So James Wilson says. He compliments us for dealing with that and says once they get blocked, we get them back up, even though it takes time. He says, Dara, it's okay. The love gods potions are temporary, 2-3 hours tops. If they last more than that, it's true love.
Aww.
Looks like Robbie and Tambry are the real deal. And then James tells me to read the damn book, which I will eventually.
What's the damn book?
The journal, like the actual journal.
Have you not? I thought you read the journal.
I read some of it, not all of it. So, and it says, so the S&P department spiked the lesbians. You bet they did. The lesbians are fake, everybody. So, at least...
The kids are dead, the lesbians are fake.
The kids are dead, the lesbians are fake.
They were real in the end, though.
But they were real in the end. So, thank you for allowing me the opportunity to bring back an old joke. That my mom just heard me yell from upstairs. And she went like, what the hell are they talking about? So it says,
I figure she doesn't question what happens down here.
I don't think she does. She's a good lady. So it says, at least they allowed the interracial relationship. True. So progress somewhere.
That's been progress for a while, though.
Remember, Disney did the Crows and Dumbo. They've made great strides.
Listen, but they've accepted their like bad stuff that they did back in the past, and now on Disney Plus they have everything except for Song of the South.
Do they still not have Song of the
No,
South?
they're never gonna put it up. That's the one movie they're not putting up on Disney
You can
Plus.
watch it on YouTube.
But no, because what was her name? You must remember this. She just did 6 Degrees of Song of the South. So there's like a whole, and they're saying like they're never gonna put that up.
Zippity doo dah.
That's a good song.
Zippity yeah.
And listen, he wanted to say he wanted to say on the plantation. It was fine. No.
It's
Splash Mountain.
Splash Mountain. You always forget about Splash Mountain. Yikes. Anyway, so more comments. Light Amplified Inc. says, I found out about YouTube by Gravity Falls, and I really like your content. I hope you two are successful. Thank you.
Keep say after. Oops.
So, yeah, keep hanging on. If you don't know the next show, then use that as an opportunity to watch something new and listen.
Yeah, that's like we said. Stay for You come for Gravity Falls. You stay for my shrill voice and Cailin's weird faces.
Yay. Let's see. Any other comments I'm forgetting? No, I think that's the comments. Everyone else are just like multiple comments, so I can't read everyone's comment from the same people, although I appreciate you guys. I'll only pick like certain parts because like it's so much, but I love it. Keep commenting. I love all the stuff that
comment, tweet, emails. I haven't really checked their email in a while, but
carrier pigeon.
No, I don't like pigeons.
You send it to me then. Or owls.
Or Facebook comments on their videos. Sure. Yeah,
let's do it.
Message. I don't know.
So let's read some of the comments from the Northwest Mansion Mystery. I think. Yeah. Let's see. Emic McFly 55 says points out there's like because the countdown clock, people said it was one thing, but some people say it's other. I think they mean that it was 21 days between the release of Northwest Mansion Mystery and not what he seems, not 21 days in universe. The timer was for 21 hours. Zom says, this episode launched the Dipper Pacifica ship and gave her enough depth for people to like her.
Yeah, I'd say that.
Yeah, we'll keep Pacifica around.
Listen, she was pretty mentally abused.
Yes. Feel bad for her. Some also says live quail. It's the live quail works, so it lasts longer for the ride home. No one wants to eat the spoiled meat, which like fair.
Oh, so you can kill it.
Yeah.
Oh.
So keep the meat fresh.
Yeah, but I still don't want to live. Just give me a cooked meat.
Yeah. I just let me eat it now. Shornfar says, hope you.
Although it's not gonna get raw in between like.
Yeah.
When you get it, and like if you keep it in a fridge, it'll be fine by the time you get home. Also, you're rich. Do you not have fridges in your limos?
That's fair. What, you plebs don't have fridges in your limos? Ridiculous.
Anyway.
I have a disco floor in mine. So Short Force says, hope you had some tasty snacks. And I think we did. But now we're about to get tasty snacks after this, too.
I'm so hungry.
And then Kit says, wow, Dara is close. And that's based on your final prediction of what was going to happen.
I keep saying I was close. I don't know if I was that close.
You had, conceptually you were close. You had some key details where, if you...
I think I knew that. I said they were going to try to save somebody. I didn't get who, though. Mm-hmm. That was my big prediction. But I thought it was Bill Cipher.
So James Wilson says, so I'm rewatching your reactions, and you read my comment about Stan and Bill both talking about gold. At that point, you could actually see the wheels turning in Dara's head. I'm responsible for the William Franklin Cipher Schmoppenoff theory. Kudos to you, James, for trying to write, do full onomatopoeia on the Schmoppenoff. I respect that. So then he says, Disney's S&P. Is that blood? Alex Hirsch. It's jam. That's a quote from the first episode. So.
Disney's had blood in their movies.
But the kids shows, you don't see blood in a lot of kids shows.
I saw it Entangled.
The kid shows.
That's still a kids movie. Close enough.
And no, it's different. It's different. The ratings are different.
All right.
The ratings are different. And oldie but a goodie. At this point, Alex is so far in the censors' heads, he's charging them rent. Don't worry, Dare. The next episode is nothing but silly, funny jokes for kids.
It was.
And it was. We had a good time. Nobody freaked out at all.
No.
So that is the episodes that's the comments we have for today. I think I got to everybody.
Hooray.
Thanks for your comments, everybody. Please leave your comments. We love them. And we do read them on the show, because that's the thing that we do. And anything else, Dare, before we wrap it the heck up?
No.
Cool. Well, that is all the time we have today. Thanks for watching First Reaction, Fan Reaction. If you like us, you can find us on a plethora of internet websites. We're on YouTube. We are Witty Clothes on there. You can comment, subscribe, do
Witty
all that
Clothes
kind of
Productions.
Stuff. Witty Clothes Productions. Yes, please. Witty Clothes Productions. And, we like to read those comments on the show. We just like hearing from you.
Also, and watch and stuff.
Yeah. Just
about to say rate, but I don't think you can rate anymore.
You can't really rate. No. 5 stars. Give us 5 stars.
On YouTube.
Aging myself. So, yes. So you can also find us on Twitter at Witty Clothes. Find us on Facebook. We're Witty Clothes Productions on there. You can go to Patreon and throw us some dollar bills.
Please and thank you, even though that site's kind of messed up for us right now. Cause not for us, but the goals and stuff are still kind of old.
Yeah, we're Witty Clothes on there, so don't think about it too much.
Listen, when we get enough and it works, then we'll rearrange it and maybe do a video about it.
We gotta rework.
We'll rework it. It's fine.
We're working on it.
It's fine.
We're human. So you can also find us on iTunes. You can take our episodes on the go. We are Witty Clothes Productions, and also First Reaction, Fan Reaction on there. You can look us up under either. And then you can also leave us ratings and reviews.
Emma, come on! We have to get to Canada before your mother gives birth.
Long story.
Maybe you could tell me sometime.
Here's my email address. Write me and I'll tell you all about it.
Aww.
Yes.
Ready, Grenda? 3, 2, 1.